This was incredible to watch. Joining me now, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, your take on this. I mean, I'm going to say this again. I said it last night, but happy Trump is best Trump. And he's having a great time. He doesn't care about these stupid polls. He's fighting for the country. And man, this was just one-liner after the next in 90 minutes.
Laura, he was up there for 90 minutes. I was just thinking to myself, Joe Biden couldn't stand there for 90 seconds. You know, I mean, what a contrast to see a real leader. And the other thing that struck me was, for the first time in 30 years, America finally has a president who is for the working people of this nation. And he is delivering a Republican Party that is finally for the working people of this nation. Joe Biden beat them down. He sold them out. He suppressed their wages. He sent our jobs to China. He put men into girls' sports. He did everything he could to destroy the working class of this country. That's the backbone of this country. And Trump is rebuilding it. He's got the vision for it. And look at the results. It's been astounding.
Now, you know, he didn't hold back on any of his adversaries, not domestic and foreign. Okay, he didn't hold back on any of the judges, the Democrats, etc. But what also struck me about this, and we're going to unpack all of this, is that Donald Trump needs to be with the people, Senator. That connection with the American people, to me, it's like blood in his veins. It's critical for him. Being in the White House is great. Being with, you know, Elon and everyone, they're brilliant. It's awesome. But being with the people, that's where the Donald Trump, the fighter, comes out in a way it's very visceral. And we're never going to see anyone like him again. Not in our lifetime, probably not ever.
And that's what makes him so unique, Lord. I agree with you 100%. And this is what makes him stand out. He says the things that other people are just thinking, right? He says the truths that people are like, man, I wish somebody would get up and say it. And he says it, right? I mean, this is why working people vote for him. He gets up and says, it's crazy to have men in women's sports, and we're going to stop it. He gets up and says China has been ripping us off. And by the way, both parties have sold out working people for decades. And everybody knows that's true. It's 100% true. He's willing to say it. And this is why he has been so successful. It's why he is the president. And now he is determined to get those policies into place to make sure we rebuild the working class of this nation. Laura, he's off to a great start.
And Senator, to that point, he referenced the big, beautiful bill. You know, we've been reading about the progress, and it seems like some of your colleagues in the Senate like spending more than some of the Republicans in the House, and they don't mind the burn and churn of the money as much in the Senate. But will that deliver what Trump referenced in that speech tonight, which is the prosperity and the common sense, fiscal restraint, which we have to get back to?
Yeah, here's what we've got to do. It's what he said tonight. We've got to quit spending money on transgender operas in Peru or wherever. And we've got to give the working people of this country a tax cut. Joe Biden made their gas unaffordable, their groceries unaffordable, their rent unaffordable. Donald Trump is going to raise their wages, and he's going to cut their taxes. You heard him talk about it tonight. No taxes on tips. No taxes on overtime. We need to give everybody with a kid in this country who's a working person a tax cut. That's what we've got to deliver on. That's the president's agenda. That's his vision. Laura, if we do that, we will see a generational change, a generational shift in our politics around the vision that Trump is looking towards. It's a working class, pro-worker agenda he's putting out there. And now congressional Republicans need to get into line.
Oh, they better. Senator, thank you for hanging with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.